When we launched our reform agenda in 2011, if there was agreement about anything in Newark, it was that the schools were still in crisis. What are the foundational pieces of our children's education? Math and English. They form the basis of achievement and understanding for everything else we do. So let's look at the numbers. In 2011, Newark was in the 41st percentile in math, statewide, 41st percentile. 6 years later, after these reforms, Newark is now in the 75th percentile statewide, from 41st to 75th in math. In 2011, Newark was in the 44th percentile in English. 6 years later, Newark is now in the 78th percentile in English statewide. These are undeniable numbers representing extraordinary achievement by Newark's children under our reforms. Next, we are meaningfully moving our children toward a diploma that actually matters and represents what it's supposed to represent. First, we begin by making graduation real. No more social, meaningless graduation, which was happening here 6 years ago much too often. And how are we doing under this new standard? In the 17 years before the reforms, the graduation rate increased by only 6 percentage points in 17 years. Our new reform agenda has produced demonstrable results for Newark families by giving more children a diploma that actually means what it says. So in 2011, as I mentioned, the graduation rate was 59%, up only 6 points in the 17 years preceding it. That's brutally unacceptable for Newark families to have a 59% graduation rate. 6 years later, under our reforms and stricter graduation requirements, graduation rates are now at 75%, a 16-point increase in 6 years. Again, the facts don't lie. Undeniable progress under our reforms. Four-year graduation rates are up, academic proficiency is up, college enrollment is up. Hard-earned achievement by these children, because we put them first, and politics, as Chris said before, was put behind. More on that later. In 2017, 75% of Newark Public School graduates are attending 2- and 4-year colleges. 75% of those who graduate are going to 2- and 4-year colleges. Students have been accepted to 135 different technical, community, and 4-year colleges across the country. Several Newark Charter Schools have achieved over 90% matriculation of students to college. This year, 7 students from Newark will be attending Ivy League universities on full scholarships to Yale, to Princeton, Penn, and Harvard.